My husband and I moved to Kennebunk, Maine from New York City 16 years ago with our 4 small children. That all changed on December 19th, 2008. On that day, our son died suddenly, and our family was destroyed. However, with a strong religious foundation and strong faith, we were sustained, but the pain is real. It's always there. It's just below the surface. But 3 years ago, I made an appointment to see Melissa and had a wonderful experience. I have no doubt that my son was there. Through Melissa, he communicated with me memories that were shared only with me and his dad and his sisters. How it could possibly happen, I don't know. I was thinking that the whole time, but it did. And I made that connection. I'm forever grateful for that. It's given me a great deal of peace and the assurance that my son today is okay, and he's watching over me and my husband and his 3 sisters. And I'm forever grateful to Melissa. I thank her for helping me with her generous compassion and caring.
I've been a yoga teacher for a few years, and my journey started with Melissa's vibrational yoga class. I'd recently lost my mother. I was looking for ways to feel good in my body and to heal, and almost immediately my mother came through. It was one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful experience in my life. It helped me start an incredible healing journey, and it helped me remember my power. The second time I met with Melissa, I sat down on the couch across from her. She said, "Did you just get a new car?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Is it green?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Well, your mother said it's about time." And my mother would so say that. And I knew she was sitting right next to me. And I felt her love, and I felt her humor, and it was just so comforting and so sweet. I continually come back to the messages I received from Melissa, not only in that first yoga class, but when I met with her individually after, and that this is the work that I was meant to do. And everything after that, when I follow what she had to say to me and I follow my heart, I find joy.
Melissa really helped me in my profession as a hairdresser. She predicted that I was going to open a hair salon, and I didn't really have plans. It had always been a dream of mine, but there was no plan set in place. And she stated in 3 to 6 months' time I would open a salon. And I think it was even 2 days later, this opportunity presented itself. I jumped on it, and I opened my own salon, which I kept for about 2.5 years. And it was really successful, and I had a good time. Then it was just time to move on, and Melissa actually guided me through that as well. Melissa is a special gift to humanity. I really do believe that she is going to do big things, bigger than she realizes. I truly love her with all my heart. We're connected, and I think she connects with everyone on a similar level. You'd be doing yourself a favor setting up an appointment to sit with Melissa. She'll change everything for you.
Melissa Boyd came so well recommended by many people in the Kennebunks, in Kennebunk, Maine, where I work, and Kennebunkport, where I live. So I went to Melissa initially because I'd lost both my parents, and so I was looking for insights and a communication with them. And then additionally, in my business, I deal with many, many clients, many, many opportunities, and I found her advice to be spot on in many, many cases. And what's kind of fun is that she'll bring up opportunities that haven't yet emerged, and so when they reveal themselves, I kind of chuckle and know that that's a great place to focus. The other thing, sort of merging the mediumship with the business part, is that Melissa has advised me about how my dad is so with me all the time. And I know that he's with me and advising me because we had a real business connection on the business level, and that lifts me up and supports me. Melissa's readings and knowing Melissa has improved my life, and I think she's also helped me to strengthen my own intuition and empowered me to know that I know. I recommend Melissa to, and have recommended Melissa to many people that are dealing with tragedies and death, people that are looking for advice, and then also people that just want to have their minds blown by the insights and what Melissa will come up with, and the messages that she has to deliver are incredible.
I met Melissa about 5 years ago. She did a reading for me in Kennebunk, and one of the first things I remember is the fact that she felt my grandfather's energy around me. She didn't know my last name at the time, and I didn't know she was doing an energy reading for his home in Kennebunk. It was pretty amazing that I asked, one of her first questions was, "Are you related to Ed Muskie?" And he is my grandfather. I was 26 when I met her, and she predicted I would meet my boyfriend at 29, and I remember being so frustrated. I was like, that's way too far away. But so in between that time, I had to do a lot of work on myself. I wouldn't have met him otherwise. And Melissa helped me find the work that I needed to do in myself. I had never looked at it from the perspectives that she gave me. I recommend anybody who wants to grow and become the best version of themselves and become more in touch with your heart and what you really truly want to do in this life, I recommend that you go see Melissa.